Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness of sustainable health in the business hustle space. The Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing, business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve optimal health. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for Top Product Review. Let's get straight into it. The product that I want to talk about today, I actually use every single day. That's right. It's a product that I have in my kitchen and I use it every single day, at least once, sometimes twice, 3 times, 4 times. It has changed my life. You know, when I was so what essentially happened is I was on the lookout for an absolutely amazing blender. So what happened is I moved out and I was like, I'm going to go to Kmart or Target. I think it was Kmart, and I'll just get a blender. I think it was like $39, $49. Got myself the blender, came home, went to blend, and the blender actually didn't blend the way I wanted it to blend. It wasn't blending it as well. It was just kind of like mushing it up, right? And I was like, ooh, this is not really what I want. And at that stage, I was eating more whole foods. At that stage, I was eating a lot more vegetables, a lot more fruit. And I thought, you know, having a blender in my life is just going to make my life so much easier. It's going to make it so much easier to incorporate more vegetables, more fruit into my life. But it actually made it a bit difficult because I didn't really like the texture of it. I had to mix this part first and then that part, and then I could mix them together. I couldn't just put everything inside the blender and then it just mixes it all and combines them together. So then I did my research and I was like, there's no way I'm spending $1,000 on a blender, right? But I did it. I spent about $1,000 on a blender and I do not regret it. And today's product that we're talking about is the Vitamix blender. So when I was in Italy at the retreat, when I was there, what actually happened is they used Vitamix blender. So I got used to using it. And the chefs absolutely loved it. What we used to make is we used to make a lot of soups. We used to make just what you literally do is you steam a bit of broccoli with the water, you put it in a blender and it's a soup. It was the easiest thing. I could literally be a chef at the time. And the blender, they used it so much. The motor never went. It was used every single day. It just mashed everything up. The chefs could not stop raving about it. And that's when I moved back to Australia. I was like, I'm going to get a blender. And that's exactly when I ended up at Kmart and ended up actually, I think, return that blender or giving it to someone or just not using it because it was nowhere near to the extent of what the Vitamix does. And what I absolutely love is the Vitamix vision, which is improving the vitality of people's lives and liberating them from conventional food and beverages, preparing boundaries. So they want to make it easy for us to eat whole foods, right? And the beneficial thing is, so actually in 1949, they wanted to find a way to help families eat healthier with whole foods. So that's when the Vitamix was founded. So that's 1949. That is amazing. Since then, there have been a number of changes with it, beneficial changes. The Vitamix actually, the material it's made of is actually a BPA-free plastic, but they've also recently made a stainless steel one, which I'm pretty eager to get because you can get the motor. So that's the motor. That's the strongest part. That's the thing that's really expensive is the motor. And then you can keep getting different jugs. Put different jugs on it that works for you. One's for dry, one's for wet, and so forth. And now we've got a stainless steel one, which is amazing. It's powerful. This blender is so powerful. You can literally put ice in it and it will blend it. It's absolutely amazing. It's easy to use. It literally just has, on this side, it has the on off. Then you put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, and you can put the power. That's it. That's literally how easy it is to use, right? It's so versatile. You can make soups, smoothies, desserts, main meals, whatever you want, just with that one blender. It's top of the line. It's absolutely amazing. And I know I started off coming into my blender journey being like, you know what, I'm not going to spend $1,000, but you know what, I did, and I do not regret it because it allows me to include a lot more variety of food in my diet, a lot more vegetables in my diet, a lot more fruits in my diet. Just have a variety of stuff and just make it with the blender. I'm able to literally put everything into the blender. It does whatever it does, and the result is there. I don't have to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and then add it together. It just does it all for me. So where can you find the blender? Well, you can find it at any electrical shop near you. You can also buy it online. It comes with a huge warranty, so secondhand, that's your choice if you wish to buy it secondhand, but it does come with a warranty in case something goes wrong with it. You can get online shops and so forth. How much does it cost? Well, it depends on what model you get, from $500 to $1,000, even more for the professional ones. And once you get your hands on it, you will know exactly why they're worth that much. So the thing is this is an absolutely amazing product. I wanted to share it with you. It's something that I'm going to keep using in the kitchen, and I know that when this motor goes, or I'm going to get another one, because it makes life so much easier. Because I know when you get those blenders that I've had my hands on, it only lasts for a few months and then you got to replace it, or it doesn't even do what it's supposed to do. There you go, there you have it. Today's top product review, the Vitamix blender. Get your hands on one and let me know how it has changed your life. Until next Tuesday, love you.